Now, I have to share a little story. I didn't approve this with Pastor Jim, but I got to share a little story. Went to church last week up in Santa Rosa to the Santa Rosa Christian Church. I walked into their sanctuary and it looks identical to this building right here. With one difference, and this is something I'll share with you at a later time, but they have tapestries that progressively come this way towards the sanctuary, towards the front, that are, I don't know, scalloped, I don't know, whatever word that, all the decorating ladies know what that is. Kind of fancy schmancy kind of stuff. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful worship time and everything. They have a young lady who leads the worship.
Name's Zoe?
Name's not Zoe. But I have to share with you something that I experienced that day. My very first time there, I've been a pastor here for over 10 years. I walked into the building and I felt alone. People were friendly. People were, beyond friendly. They were just very welcoming. I felt so alone. I felt so awkward. And I kept thinking inside my head, self, you've gone to church your whole life. Why are you feeling awkward? Everything seems as it does when you were down in Dinuba, but I felt awkward. I felt alone. And it dawned on me, as I was experiencing these feelings, what it feels like for someone who comes through the doors of a church for the very first time, for a visitor. And it does not matter how friendly people are. I mean, it's good that we're friendly, because this is one of the friendliest churches I've ever experienced, right here in Dinuba. But there's something else, because I know we're talking a lot about evangelism right now. There's something else inside of the person themselves that is a barrier. And it's going to take those extra investments into those individuals for them to feel comfortable. I had to share that with you this morning because, like I said, I was sitting there, and you know what I did? As soon as the final amen was said, I bolted. I was out of there. I was at my car. I got to my car and I said, Jason, go back in there and meet somebody. I walked back in, went straight up to the pastor. I introduced myself, explained what I was doing there, what someone from the Central Valley was doing up there. And I said, I'm going to be attending here on the weekends that I'm up here because I'm going to have a few. And he says, well, welcome. We're very glad to have you. And if there's anything that we can do to help you feel more at home, please let us know. I walked away from that experience feeling so much better. But it took me realizing, someone who's been to church all of their lives, you know what? This is how someone who comes through those doors for the very first time feels. And it's not comfortable. Like I said, as soon as that final amen was said, I was out of there. And it wasn't because of the people, because everyone was friendly. It was something that was inside of me. So, with that being said, I felt like I needed to share that with you all this morning, just as an encouraging word to you to keep on loving the people that come through those doors. Amen? Amen. All right, announcements. Rocky Railway, it's coming. Woo-hoo. I've seen some of the sunglasses with the little conductor hats on them. Oh, wait, where's that coming from?
Where else? Sandy.
Oh, there we go. Very nice, very nice. That is going to be a great, great experience. Hey, The chorus is looking for people. The choir needs people. So if you want to be part of the praise team, get here on Wednesday nights between 6:30 and 8 to go through the practice time. I think Zoe said she has a couple more spots here up on stage she could fill. And anything else?
Barbara's going to be here. Barbara Barnett's going to be here for Vacation Bible School.
Yay!
And we're probably, while she's here, we're probably going to try to have some sort of evening kind of remembrance for Travis. It is going to be kind of impromptu. When we plan that, we'll let you all know. But it's probably going to be just something coming here, praying, time of remembrance, something like that. Real casual, real simple, because of COVID, we weren't able to have a real full-blown remembrance. She is struggling with missing Travis. Makes me think of Sharon. Frank, it's been a year since he passed away. So she had a really tough week last week, remembering all those things like if they were yesterday. So be keeping her in prayer. And that just made me think about the different people in our congregation who've had significant loss, especially regarding lockdown. They weren't able to even really have closure on their grief and things like that. So we want to try to accommodate Barbara. Just want to wait till she gets here and kind of talk to her.